Memphis on January 22nd. Quarter. And a couple of guys brought the Grizzlies back in that game, not even playing.
Sure, but you're right, though. That is my mode of transportation.
You and Kobe Bryant.
You can have people believe in me. I mean, I'm just saying, not one mistake offensively, that's remarkable.
Robert, when he's not shooting well, and believe me, he's having a terrific March. People need to remember what he can do defensively. Simmons being covered by the 6'10 Jarrell Martin, the power 41%. Like Covington and the rest of his team having a great
forcing that fade and then getting a hand up.
Sharp stepping into a three, and that's been
coming right down the middle of the lane with the flush. Caught us all off guard.
Back in the early 2000s, does a great job along with my counterpart from Memphis, the great Pete Pranica. Johnson for the first time, placing Embiid.
Who's Gasol covering?
Well, he should be covering that.
Head defender, what you're saying?
In that particular instance. Michael Green.
Good job of protecting the rim. It's good out on the perimeter, too.
That's when the Grizzlies were good.
You game in a long, long time.
That's true of a lot of people. Embiid. Embiid now has second-year product. Davis on him. As Anderson got all the way to. Embiid has been quiet, scoreless, and 0 for 3. Not anymore.
You know, that little jumper used to fall for Carl. Same for JoJo.
Sixers shooting 62.5%.
Bang for their buck.
I would say that's probably pretty accurate. JJ
20 just sounds better.
Yeah.
Too wide open if that's even possible.
Blocked by Embiid. Wells Fargo Center. The crowd's been held down because of the weather. As the minutes for Justin Anderson. And playing McConnell and Ben Simmons opposite each other. Back to the bench. Michael Green is in there for Memphis. Shooting under 26% here in the first half.
Well, it's one of the reasons why we talked about as TJ.
Of averages with him. The message being you're going to go through slumps. The only thing you can rely on is a routine.
Sixers moving forward. You want guys to be peaking individually and collectively right about now.
Point lead for the Sixers. Sharp measuring a three. He is 3 of 5 for 8 here in the first half. Sixers converging defensively. Covington and Amir Johnson making it work. What a look by Amir.
Passing makes everybody as well. Nice little behind the back pass. Dylan Brooks stuck between two.
Yeah, we do. Here the Grizzlies out of the timeout. Good defense by the Sixers inside. Now Brooks Canadian in his NBA debut. He has 7 of his 9 here in the second. Covington for 3, and he got. You could be given the chance to win a signed mini ball by Dario Saric. One more question. How about Jason Tatum?
You know what?
Saric. Imagine Marc Gasol's too happy right about that.
No.
And indicative of that, Gasol, yes, he's getting his numbers, scoring and rebounding, but his field goal percentage, get 2 for 1. Simmons, head of steam, will get 1 more at the line.
No dice. You can see Ben Simmons with a little brush.
Embiid fouled and, well, I'll say, gave him a body block.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks there throwing that left shoulder into Joel. Former 76er assistant coach now in Houston.
Time running out for the Sixers. Redick got it. It'll just as the clock showed zeros.
Well, when you've got the right rotation and nice soft touch, you give yourself a.
Their average of nearly 17 a game, and again, that's been trending downward, which is good as you approach the NBA playoffs.
It's going to be a good test tomorrow.
In the middle, Saul's been very quiet tonight, only 2 points, 1 of 6. As Brooks 5, he's got 7. The Sixers shooting 50%, and the Grizzlies a tick above 39.
My favorite nicknames, La Tanketta. Tank.
And B, nice spot of Simmons for Joe. Authentic fan night tonight here at Wells Fargo Center. Amir Johnson, first time in the second half for Joel Embiid. Which is concerned, Robert is hot.
Well, Briante Weber, the guy covering him, is only 6'2". Robert with a 7-inch advantage.
Johnson standing tall at the goal. Sixers threatening to blow it open. Sharge getting the win. A mini ball signed by the guy who committed that alleged foul. Sixers have it after the timeout. They set up Sharge for a 3 and down it.
Same page. The concentration level coming out of timeouts has been high. Robert,
I would say officially. Covington for a 3. Wow.
On the move in transition with the defender running at him. That wasn't easy.
Bellinelli is fouled. You can. Well, McConnell's not getting by JaMychal Green, so I'll hand it over to Ersan. He has 4 off the bench. Looking up at number 5, Washington, and number 4, Indiana. Both of those teams in action tonight. They are Eastern Conference. Washington is in action at San Antonio, and Indiana is at New Orleans.
Season struggled, really struggled shooting the basketball and scoring as a whole. That's not the case anymore.
TJ, one guy who has the potential to score 20 coming off your bench. They didn't have that, and now they suddenly have 2 with Bellinelli and Ilyasova. Shot clock unplugged. Final moments of the third. Selden for 3. That's something they've been working on. Teams are vying for a spot in the NBA. The West is going in for the.
Take a look at this. Good. That's a throw down in every sense of the phrase. My goodness.
This team started as the Vancouver Grizzlies expansion team. That time home.
2. Nice find. Look at this. A little bit of contact.
Did it there. I did it there. That's right. It's down.
On 8-foot rim.
Back door is open for Anderson. Who's playing on a 10-day. Number 3 in there for the Grizzlies. There's Bryce Johnson getting.
So if I'm not mistaken, too, by Danny Ainge.
That is correct.
Again, you see TJ, how deep he gets. All the attention goes to him.
They are, Molly, the perfect additions to this team for so many reasons.
Channeling his inner Carlton Banks. Talking to some of the coaches on the staff, they're very excited to see what
teams in the West. They've been flagging just a bit, minus their man, Mr. Butler, as
BCU. He played a little point guard, but he played a lot off the ball as well, learning a new position.
That's a tough Jimmy Butler coming back from the meniscus surgery. And he hopes to return.
Elite college player from an elite program, had a successful career, albeit.
He thinks his team can certainly make some noise in the playoffs. What he would like, 1 game for some rest. And then he added, but Joel's not going to be.
I've been teasing him about that for like the last 3 days. He's a good sport. he was classy
or what?
Yeah, he was classy.
The head coach of the entire pool.
Oh my God.
I just lit a match to it because I picked them to win it all.
Yeah, I picked Arizona. So much for.
Holmes is 8, 9, 10. They should be scoring them.
Give him hold, and he comes out and he's still so bouncy.
Yeah,
that's rare.
And he dunks with such food with a tandem of Gasol and Conley, while the Grizzlies were a playoff team. 500 for the first time this season and the first time since 2011-12.